Good morning, everyone. I thought maybe you wanted to hear a little Johnny Holiday into starting this video, which is going to be about setting up your pages. So I'm trying to make some like short, quick videos so that you don't have to watch that big long one from the Zoom class the other day that are about very specific things. So I did one about like adjusting the pages. I want to show you how to set up the page in case you've forgotten about this or are having a hard time finding it. So here is my DX. This is actually a different DX than yours. I'm going to go to your DX. All right. Hopefully it looks similar to what you see. I think they're pretty similar. All right. And then go to design brief. See, this is one of the problems. We don't have it up there, right? So we've got to go to when we're going to. Fantastic. So we got to go to, now I'm sorry, all those noises made me lose my train of thought. Page settings. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move page settings up to design brief so that you don't have to go searching for it, all right? Page settings. So you can see, and then inside the lesson page, there are, there we go. That's what it looks like. Don't forget. All right, our page is 280 millimeters wide and 260 millimeters tall. All right, you want to set the margins top and bottom 6.7 inside and out, and this is important because the book is bound, right? So it has to go in there, right? Inside and out, 12.7, and then you want to set your bleed, okay, 3 millimeters. You don't need any slug. All right, so I'm going to go to my InDesign. I'm going to go to my InDesign, and then I'm going to do a new one just to walk you through the process. New document, that's all you need. Okay, so mine's kind of already set up. It's sort of like the way it was because when I saved it, I did save preset. Please make sure, one more time I'm going to say it. Please make sure that you are setting up all this appropriately, right? In the right way. Make sure when you open a new page, this is all here, all right? Because if you don't, then we have to go back and resize the pages and move everything around, and it's going to add time, all right? So, sorry, had to turn the coffee off. So I'm going to hit OK. Dun, dun, dun. Hooray! Now we've got a brand new shiny page. Now, just to remind you, you got to set the colors in the swatches and you got to set the paragraphs if you start a new page. And actually, every time you open an existing page that hasn't been adjusted, you'll probably have to do this, all right? Unless somebody else has already been working on it. So, with the colors, all right, let's go back to our DX so you can see DX materials. All right, yay for online learning. Actually, not yay for online learning. I don't know about you all. I am less than excited about this online learning. It'd be so much nicer to be doing this in the classroom, but we don't have a choice. So let's go to colors. All right, that was my complaints of the day. Hopefully we get back and we get to see each other. So, because, it's more fun to be in the classroom together. So remember, we should be set to CMYK. The black is usually just automatically set. You shouldn't have to set that one. All right. So our fuchsia 0, 85, 62, 2. I'm going to go here, go to color swatches, new color swatch. All right, 0. See, I have a terrible memory. I can never remember this. 85, 62, 2. 0, here we go. 85, I'm typing it in, but you can move the slider. 65, 2. 60C, what I mean, everybody? 62, 2. So 62 and 2. And I like to name it with, not new color swatch, but what do you call it? I want to call it yearbook fuchsia. All right. Now I know there is a way to save this so we can you can just import the setting. I haven't figured out how to do it. If somebody else wants to figure out how to do it and share it with us, we'd all love you for it. All right, there we go. Yearbook fuchsia, 0, 19, 18, 24. So New color swatch, 0, 19, 18, 24, right? And what is this? This is like a beige color. So yearbook, I'm just going to call it brown because it's easier than beige. Yearbook brown, cool. What's the next one? 0883. Yeah, 0883. New color swatch, 0, 8, 8, 3. Ta-da. And what do we want to call this one? I don't know. Yearbook light brown. I've probably done this 5 times and come up with 5 different names every time. That's how it goes. Okay, yearbook light brown. I made a typing mistake there. All right, and then the orange is 03645 03645 New color swatch. Are you seeing how this works? 0, I already forgot. 46, 35, 36, 45, 0. 36, 45, oops, 0. All right, and we'll call this, I don't know, yearbook orange. Hooray. And there, now it's all programmed in. Hopefully, I mean, maybe if we get lucky, that saves in the presets. Like I said, if you've got time to figure out how to do this, go ahead. Okay? All right, so now the next thing that we have to do is set up our fonts, all right? So, we want to go through, first, let's find them. Find the fonts on our page so you know where to reference them. And if we go down here to our design brief, fonts right here. All right. Now remember, there's, oops, didn't mean to do that. How do I get rid of it? Garbage. Yes. All right. So remember, you may need to download a couple of the fonts. I think there's like, I put the links in there. I think the Felix Titling and the Malgun Gothic, I think those 2 you have to download. All right. I put the links in there. So there's our types of fonts, right? And so what you do is go in, new, this is just like swatches, right? New paragraph style, all right? And you title them English headline, all right? Go to right here, basic character formats, not Minion, go find Felix Titling. They're alphabetical, kind of, right? Remember, no hyphenation. We don't want a hyphenation in the yearbook. It's okay in a big long novel, but it looks bad in like something that's more design oriented. All right, and then there you go, bing, and then English headline is in there. I'm not going to go through every single one of these. All right, it's the same way. You just, here's a very nice, easy. I wrote the names of the fonts exactly the way they're written. These 2 are going to be higher in the list. I think Malgun's higher in the list too. That's one of those that works in English and in Korean. All these others, you have to scroll near the bottom. Usually, unfortunately, when you're doing it through the paragraph styles, here we'll do one for you just so you can see. New paragraph style. Let's do Chinese headline. Traditional Chinese headline. All right. So unfortunately, what happens is that, like if you go through fonts, it lets you look at the font, which is a little bit easier to remember. It doesn't when you're setting up the style. So what's our traditional Lingwai TC, right? So what happens is that the non-English fonts are further down. So it's alphabetical, and then it's alphabetical again. This is the Japanese, I believe. And then we'll go here. Chinese is down here, so Lingwai, TC, right there. Okay, all right. And you can go, like I said, don't want to hyphenate it. Okay, ding, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here so that you can just sort of see, so you don't have to watch me go through everything. Hopefully that helps you and makes you a little less nervous about undertaking our jobs. All right? Have a very good morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is you are, wherever it is you are. And I look forward to seeing your work. Remember, keep a positive mental attitude.